Greetings, beloveds, precious brothers and sisters. How magnificent is it when you allow yourselves to remember, when you allow yourself to have a glimpse of your divinity, when you allow yourselves to see into the soul self that we see when we cast our beingness in your direction. When you look at me, when you look at others that you consider to be these masters, what you are seeing, beloveds, is an aspect of yourself. What you are seeing is the voice that calls to you from beyond, that says, come back to us, for here we wait for you. Come and join us. Beloveds, when I made my journeys to do my training, it was very much being in a state of remembrance of that which I brought with me, and that which was being awakened through my travels in India, through my travels in the lands of Egypt. The teachers that I had, the schooling that I had, did only one thing for me, and that was to help me to remember what lived inside of me. And beloveds, this lives inside of each of you. For you to learn and fully recognize the power of the Christed mind that you have inherently within you, for you are the very breath of existence of the will of God. When you come upon this mind, and when you have learned to train the mind so that the incessant chatter of the ego becomes nothing but a tender din, you will allow yourselves to look within and to see your own divinity. And then, of course, as you look seemingly without, you will see the divinity of those whom you love, those whom you have judged, those whom you have said, this person annoys me, this person irritates me. I will cast them from my life, for they are of no use to me. They bother me, they disrupt me. Beloveds, these are only little ankle-biting aspects of self asking you to awaken, asking you to say, ah, yes, I remember that only love is real. Ah, yes, I remember that this brother who has criticized me my entire life, this parent who has always said that I should do more and be more, why can't they just love me as I am? Beloved, when you love you as you truly are, there will be no critics. There will be no noises. There will be no reflection upon the outside of your existence. Are there those who still wish to condemn me as a prostitute? Are there those who still wish to say that I was other than the way I am? Indeed. Beloveds, there is still a journey that all of us are upon to come to the place of peace within. But when you allow the naysayers to speak their words and they do not have an impact upon you, when you can love them and see them as yourself, the conversations will stop. There is a quietness that will come about you, and you will truly understand from the depths of your soul that you have everything that you need. For all that you need is the mind that chooses to be in alignment and to be in love with the very source of creation. To know that my father and I are one, my mother and I are one, mother, father, God, goddess. The prayer that I have for you is to know, to allow yourselves to remember the truth of you, of your precious divinity. Breathe with me now, beloveds, as you take the inhale of life. And know that it is this very breath of life as you exhale that breathes the body. And you indeed are not the body. You are using it to help you to waken, to remember. And when you forget, When you can remember that you have forgotten, beloveds, there is the moment of transformation. There you are able to say, ah, I have been off track. And then you bring yourself once again to the truth. And in that truth, you do one thing only, and that is to praise, to have gratitude, to have love. I ask you now, beloveds, to have a moment of gratitude for yourself. Be grateful for the representation of the holiness of divinity that you are. I ask you now to close your eyes and to breathe within deeply and feel the very presence of love. And as you exhale that same self-love, beloveds, allow yourself to come closer to your hearts, the preciousness that you are, the beauty and the grace that you are. You need only take a moment to breathe, beloved brothers and sisters, and you are once again home. Allow God's breath to breathe you, and allow yourself to remember that you are that very breath of life and love. I love you, and I indeed will speak with you again. Blessings to you, beloved one.